are these people?
I want to talk about people who got arrested for trying to protest in the UK against what's happening and speak out. So like I said, silence is complicity. These are people who were not silent and are not complicit. Gordon Dimmack, Indie Media Award honoree, friend of the show. They're arresting pensioners. They're arresting pensioners, the disabled, the blind, priests, doctors, Royal Air Force pilots, and people from all walks of life and all colors and creeds under anti-terrorism laws for the crime of holding up signs. And then they act like the victims while doing it. Little bitches, all of them. And again, this is the cry bullying that sounds like Israel. So UK Met Police are crying here and saying that they have now made over 150 arrests at the Defend Our Juries protest for a range of offenses, including assault on a police officer and expressing support for a proscribed organization. Now, what you see here is a line of cops bullying and pushing their way through a crowd. What you don't see are people punching at the cops because they didn't, but the cops claim that they did. Gordon Dimmack got hopping mad on Monday morning, and he recorded this video, and he tweets out that you're about to hear a complete load of bollocks from the Met Police UK and mainstream media about the Defend Our Juries protest today. Don't believe it. This is what happened. If you were at the protest today, tell me if this is an accurate description of events. And you'll have people that say, of course it was. Now, let me play this and unmute. Let's go back to the beginning and action.
Hi everyone, so I've got to do a report of the Defend Our Juries protest today at Parliament Square, because what you're about to be fed by the mainstream media and the police is a complete load of bollocks. I'm here to tell you exactly what happened. And if you're watching this video and you were there today, tell me whether this was your experience too. Tell me whether I'm wrong here. All right, so the action started at 1 o'clock. About 1,200, 1,500 people from all ages, all colours, all creeds, all walks of life, wonderful people, just wrote silently the 7 words that now make you a terrorist in this country, as ridiculous as that sounds. And the police started arresting people very quickly. 5 or 6 police would come in, arrest somebody, move on. 5 minutes later, as soon as they'd got rid of one person, there was a conveyor belt of another 5 or 6 police ready to come in. But the thing is, when they were coming in, they were getting people shouting, shame on you. How are you going to square this with your children? Don't you know there's a genocide going on, etc.? And you could see they were getting very uncomfortable with this line of questioning. You could see that they realised we're on the wrong side of history here. They did not like it at all. And as a result of it, the amount of arrests slowed down rapidly, to the point where there was only one arrest like every 25-30 minutes, because there were 30 or 40 of them now having to come in to protect the officers who were arresting somebody from all these shouts of people going shame on you, etc. And after 3 hours, as a result of this, they had arrested around a dozen people. And that's an over exaggeration. If I was to go even more, no more than 15 after 3 hours. There were over 1,500 people there, so you could see this was going to be a disaster for them. You know, it was looking like a disaster. What, all that, and you were arrested, what, 50 people in a day? Because people this time weren't accepting the street bail, and they were going floppy. And the police were having to carry them out, and it was very time consuming, and they were getting more and more pissed off. Now, we came away because we had something else to go to, but as it turns out, you could see what's happened. I've showed the video footage on my Twitter of other people that have shown this. The police have said that arrests have been made because the crowd got violent. And they showed an overhead footage from a goddamn helicopter a mile in the sky. You see footage on the ground and you can clearly see what happened. The police were getting more and more aggressive, more and more agitated, started pushing protesters in the ground to barge their way through, and at one stage even punching their way through protesters. If you've got any footage of them doing that sort of thing, please reply in this thread. Okay? So we can show what the truth is here. Whatever you hear from the media, oh, there were hundreds of arrests and there were violence, etc., it's bollocks. These were completely peaceful people. The police are to blame for any violence that went down there today. All right? Thanks very much. Free Palestine.
And the 7 words that get you arrested are, again, I oppose genocide. I support Palestine action. That's what he was talking about. And
no, that's not the 7 words I thought you meant.
Yes, I know. I know the ones that you said.
Rat shit, bat shit, dirty old twat. 69 assholes tied in a knot. Hooray! Lizard shit, fuck!
Okay. So
it wasn't those.
Defend Our Juries says, here's the reality. All right. And Somerset Bean shared it too. Reality is that the police are punching their way through the crowds to mass arrest peaceful protesters for holding cardboard signs. And again, action.
Cardboard's a dangerous weapon, dog.
Police officer is actually punching his way through the crowd. They appear to have dropped the arrestee.
They dropped the arrestee. Look at how many, 8 people.
And this is the Welsh police.
Shame. Shame.
All right, that's one of them. This is friend of the show, Bitchute UK, Sam Hill. Absolutely. I missed a chance to say hello to Gordon. He was about 20 feet away from him. He's apparently now a terrorist. That's great. All right. So then I've got, again, Somerset Bean, same video, 26 seconds.
Punching his way through the crowd.
Yep, we got that one. All right. Maybe they should just stay out of the way while freedom is ringing. Right. I was there for hours and I saw nothing like what you described, from Nigel Gibson. All right. And then we have Asa Winstanley. All right. He starts this thread much higher. Wow, this is a long thread. I didn't even realize there were so many here. Damn. This appears to be the first public act. Okay, that was from July 5th. So he's been documenting this over time through July and then into September. So we start here September 6th. That was after August 11th. The latest mass civil disobedience action against the Palestine action ban is starting in London right now. Looks larger than ever before. Arrests are likely. So here's the thread. Here's our 8-second video. Seeing the size of the crowd. They can't arrest us all, is the mentality, although arrests are happening now. Met police violently assault peaceful protesters, including the elderly, in order to try and arrest over 1,000 people for holding cardboard signs. So far, they've only managed to arrest a small fraction of the nearly 1,500 sign holders. You saw a nice shove there and that guy on the ground. Okay. These were peaceful protesters. This is what they said. It's disgraceful. Why are police arresting people that are protesting a genocide? We should all be protesting the illegal Israeli genocide.
Yeah.
Agreed, James. James was a Assange protester and an Assange supporter, an activist. Again, this is the Defend Our Juries. I put that out there already. So we saw that video. And then, why are you lying? Well, you're the real terrorists. The entire world supports Palestine action. Here's the lady who got arrested. Right, Britain and Israel, the only 2 nations in the world where you're not allowed to do that. This is beyond insane. All right, now here's Defend Our Juries also saying that many protesters are going floppy to not assist the police in enforcing an unjust law. Despite claiming the police had the capacity to arrest everyone, they've only managed to detain a small fraction of the more than 1,000 protesters. The ban is unworkable and it must be lifted. So here they are again. So they've got to get 4, 5, 6 officers Because they got to catch one under each arm, one for each leg. Plus, they need people to protect the people that are carrying them. Look at this. For peaceful protesters. What a wonderful use of public money. And then we've got more out of Gordon here. 22-second video. Let's watch this one again. Here's somebody with the sign. It begins. I oppose genocide. I support Palestine action. And because I'm in the United States, I can freely say that. But if I were in the UK, they could literally come knock on my door and arrest me for it. Violent, right? Look at all the violence. Look at how violent that is. Man, Reef, do you see how much violence there is?
A lot of it. Whole bunch of it.
Elbows, blood everywhere, right? Oh, wait. Right. All right, here's more. Another 26-second video of non-violence.
Well, Andy, there's a lot of words there. Words, as we know, are violence.
Applause is violence. Here's the first arrest. And Gordon is documenting it. Okay, here's another one. Oh, what a violent criminal. Blind man in a wheelchair. Arrest that criminal. 1,500 people here. Maybe 6 arrests so far in 25 minutes. Do the maths. The Met are going to have a long day. Look at the people holding signs right over their faces. They're not arresting them. It's very selective. Yep. That's right, Ghost Art. Gordon was with Assange from the start. He was relentless. Why we love him. Why he's our brother. So many terrorists, in Gordon's words. Courage calls to courage everywhere. Yep. Great thread by Gordon. So that'll be in the notes and in the Substack post for the show afterwards. So we love Gordon. That was all about what happened at the Defend Our Juries protest. Again, they're trying to get it undone that Palestine Action being proscribed as a terrorist organization. But all of this nonsense where they're literally locking up people for saying that they support an organization that doesn't exist. And they're trying to stomp out dissent against England funding and arming and assisting genocide, which is a war crime. So get arrested, oppose war crimes, get arrested, support war crimes, end up in Parliament and funded by the Zionist lobby, which is happening in the UK as well as the United States, by the way. So we're certainly not going to get remonetized by YouTube for showing that stuff either. And they told us this week that we're not going to be. So the ways to help INN, to support this network, support this channel and this show, Cash App, $ Indie News Network.
Money, please.
Ko-fi.com/Indie News Network. You got paypal.me/Indie News Network. We've got indienewsnow.com. That's where we're live right now on the /live page. But on Keep the Media Free, you can go there and put in a Stripe contribution. And then we've got indiemediatoday.com, where we're live now, and the article I read earlier was written, and INNnewsletter.com, where you get weekly updates from the entire network, the podcasts for INN News and Jesse Jet's show and Jesse Jet clip shows and Boats Uncensored and others are all at INNnewsletter.com. And all of this comes to you, as Baby Steve likes to say, for free. That we're value for value system here. We don't paywall any of our content. We give it all away because we want people to see and consume and share the news. But we do need your support financially in order to be able to pay the bills and do that. And we appreciate all the people that do that. And that's what our Wall of Fame is all about. So thank you to everyone who does that. Even if you can't get on there, share the fucking show. Share the fucking show. Please share the fucking show. Share it on social. Share it wherever you can and tell people about it, because we are beyond suppressed. They don't like us. All right. Even our fellow podcasters and live streamers, apparently, a lot of them, they don't really, want to include us in stuff, which is fine. But, it means that it just makes it that much harder for us to get our stuff out there. So, few shows do, and we appreciate those people, and they're our friends, but a lot of them, I don't know if it's because we call out people on all sides, so therefore we don't have allies when it comes to the partisan nonsense, because we call both sides out. I don't know, but this is why we do what we do, and we're here with the people that we hang with. I love you all. Support independent media, because we need it more than ever, and we will see you real soon. Take care, everyone.
See you in a bit, fam.
Hasta la vista, baby.
No! We just fucking lost the stream!
You can keep giving us nothing and think we're bluffing about coming for your heads. Why play civil if you won't listen? 50,000 died. And now we know our mission, we form a militia, make Congress a prison.